Hey, what's going on, TDs and Beer League? We are back! Good to be back. I'm excited, although I don't know why. The Patriots are definitely going to have an off year this year. There was that video I posted, and that was probably my favorite part, which is, can you get a beer about someone who never made a beer before? Because it's gonna be a rough year for Mac, but I think a lot of lessons will be learned, and it'll be. Oh, hey, Mike. I'm hoping that the Patriots can just stay ahead of the Jets this year. So what am I gonna do, bitch? I mean, 20 years of dominance is still has a lot of favor in it. But I think what I'm most excited about for this particular fantasy season is the ability to do this. Just in case anyone forgot, I'm the returning champion of the league, so yeah, get used to that. Anyway, so to add a little bit, because I think we're gonna have some company this year. I do have the TDs and Beer Pick'em League, and I'm going to be inviting updates on here. I'm not going to do a whole separate video for updates on that, so we might have a little bit more engagement with some people who aren't exactly in the league, and they're going to have to sit through any of these videos. So to make things a little bit more interesting, I actually have some buy or sell questions for everyone today. Week one is just rife with overreaction. Like, the Bills are definitely winning the Super Bowl this year because of, there's no question the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, they might. But, I just freaking hate the Bills, man. You know why, too? It's because, Bills Mafia, I don't care how many socks they sent Von Miller, okay? In my personal experience, they are sore losers, ingracious winners, and just, I'm sorry, I just, not everyone, but most that I've come across. My favorite is the one guy in Amsterdam, I think I was, when it was years ago. He's, I'm wearing a Patriots hat, and he's very loudly in this vape shop screaming about how the Patriots are assholes, and anyone who cheers for the Patriots is an asshole, and he was going to go to the game the next day, and they were definitely going to win, and the Patriots blew them out 40-something to, 3, or maybe even 0, so, I always think of that guy. And it's not the only interaction, but I'm not going to bore you with that. But anyway, so, I hope they make it to the Super Bowl, and I hope they lose to Tom Brady, and that would just be, that'd be great for me. Anyway, so a couple of buy or sell questions to start off the year. How about it? All right, buy or sell. 3 playoff teams are going to come from the AFC West this year. I'm gonna buy that because the AFC West is absolutely just loaded, and now I've got ships and whatnot in the background. I guess I waited too long. So yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Green Bay does not win the NFC North this year. Ooh, I don't know. That's tough. I'm gonna sell only because it's hard to bet against Aaron Rodgers. But if there was gonna be a year, especially in the near future, the Packers are down a little bit. I hope they don't, only because the Packers are my defense. So only the division winner from the AFC North makes it to the playoffs. So only the Bengals or the Ravens. I don't think they both get in. I don't think the Browns or the Steelers have a chance this year. So, I don't know. Here's one for the boys down south. The Falcons finish ahead of the Panthers in the NFC South this year. Intriguing. I don't know. Mariota, we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna sell only because the Falcons, they've got some talent. Yeah, I don't know. The Panthers seem to have just, I don't know. But again, it's kind of hard, and Chrissy will attest to this. It's kind of hard to bet on Baker Mayfield, but the Falcons are pretty much a dumpster fire right now, so, I'm going to sell that one. The Cowboys win a playoff game. How about that? The Cowboys win a playoff game. I'm selling that one all day. The Cowboys are just, listen, I actually really like Dak, but, I don't know. I don't know. The NFC's really, really stacked this year, so I don't know. And, of course, the question of all questions, the Bills win the Super Bowl. My heart says sell all day. My head says, well, I might buy it. I might buy it. Josh Allen's kind of good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right. So there's some buy or sell questions. If you want to throw some mics playing along over here, but we'll see about that. So anyway, in the today is a lot of division rival games today. I faced BJ. Unfortunately, got just a point. 1.7 points from two players on the Rams who laid an absolute egg in the opener. That was just a pretty sorry showing, and to give the Bills credit, they were great, but Stafford was that no-look pass. That was embarrassing. So hopefully he can shore that up. I know the guys down south love themselves some Stafford. He's a bulldog. It's week one. We never know what's going to happen in week one. It's kind of a crapshoot. You just kind of go with the lineup you drafted, and then come Monday morning, you just kind of purge everyone who you were like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have drafted that guy. And then, you kick yourself for, not starting the guy that you got late in the draft and figured he might be worth something, and you just had a feeling, but you didn't start him. So, week one. Bonus points for everyone out there. New York is at Tennessee. These are the 4 o'clock games, of course. And as always, point for everyone you get right. You get all 4 right, you get 5 points. New York is in Tennessee. Kansas City is in Arizona. It's going to be that's actually going to be a pretty good matchup, I think. Arizona coming back with largely the same team versus KC, who are missing some valuable pieces, one of which has to play the Patriots today. And I'm so mad that Tyreek Hill is in the division. That's brutal. And, the Pats have to go to Miami, which doesn't ever bode well. When we had Tom Brady, that didn't bode well. And now we got to go down there with no offensive coordinator, Mac Jones, and have to face Tyreek Hill. So, yay. Anyway, so KC is in Arizona. Las Vegas in Los Angeles for Las Vegas's away home game, because there's definitely going to be more Raiders fans in Los Angeles than there are going to be Chargers fans in Los Angeles. Let me tell you. I just think that was so dumb. The Rams and the Chargers moving to LA basically gave the Niners and the Raiders an additional home game, because it is brutal. It sounded like a Bills home game, for Christ's sake. And then, California's just rife with Raiders and Niners fans. Money. What are you going to do? And finally, Green Bay at Minnesota today. That's a pretty good matchup. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if, we'll see how Devontae Adams acclimates to his new environment, and we can see how Rodgers does without his security blanket. So, anyway, so those are the picks for this afternoon over in the Pick'em League for everyone who is participating. Most of you were intelligent and picked the Bills. I chose with my heart over my head, although I did have rationalizations for picking the Rams. Defending champs, still had some. I figured they would still have something to prove. Cam Akers, 0 yards. He's finally healthy, and then he just lays an egg the size of freaking. Oh, it was just brutal. And, I just figured they'd have something to prove. Aaron Donald finally gets the ring. He's always playing with a chip on his shoulder, and then they're facing Von Miller, so I figured they would have some kind of statement, but whatever. That was brutal. So I was the only one that picked the Rams, and everyone else that didn't get a point on Thursday just didn't pick. So, and welcome to Colton. My cousin Jason, for everyone who doesn't know, his son joined this morning, so Colton's in there. I've got my dad's in there, and my cousin Kevin, and Roy, Chrissy, Jerry, me, Megan, and Ricky. No, Ricky didn't join. Roy's in. Well, I already said Roy. I don't know. You know who you are. What do you want me to do? What am I, the commissioner or something? So anyway, that's it. I'll stop bugging y'all. Please, buy, sell. The questions are down there. I'll probably write them out in the comments. I'm gonna be putting this up on YouTube, despite the fact that my background disappeared like 30 seconds into this video. I'm gonna have to work on that. But it's good to be back. Cheers to everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. Be safe out there. And as always, go Pats. Hey, what's going on, TDs and Beer League? I did forget to mention one thing. Happy birthday to Ricky Steele down in the Tecate League down in Georgia. Hope you're having a good day, Ricky. Or for everyone who doesn't know, that's Effet, the aptly named Effet. So, happy birthday, Ricky. Hope you're having a good one again. Hope the Falcons get a win for you, buddy. I truly, truly do. And, yes, it's another football season, and I have another baby. So, okay, Salem. Oh my God, she's so big. She's gigantic. Look at these thighs. Look at them. Look at the thighs of them. Anyway, all right. Happy birthday, Ricky. Again, hope you have a great one. And it's also bodes well, maybe down in Miami. It is also Patriot Day. Another thing that I forgot that's what they named today. So, hopefully the Patriots can do business down in Miami, and Atlanta can get you a win there for your birthday, Ricky. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Go Pats.